What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to Tom Spotlight. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we. We're here to bring you the absolute latest, the most talked about, the stories you cannot afford to miss. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of what's making waves right now. We're diving headfirst into a world of star-studded premieres, unexpected celebrity moments, and deeply personal stories that are captivating audiences everywhere. So buckle up, stay tuned, because you're about to get the inside scoop on the biggest headlines hitting the planet. First up, Hollywood's golden couple is back in the spotlight, gracing the red carpet for their highly anticipated new film. Then, we're switching gears to catch up on some major personal milestones and heartwarming news from the world of entertainment and beyond. Plus, we've got a deep dive into a film that's being hailed as a smart, edgy comedy for adults, dissecting its themes and performances. And finally, we'll be exploring a critical look at this same film, weighing in on its strengths and weaknesses. Don't go anywhere, your essential updates start right now. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Hollywood royalty arrives in style. Get ready for a dazzling display as cinematic titans Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch hit the UK red carpet for the premiere of their latest cinematic venture, The Roses. This highly anticipated event saw the beloved actors posing together, radiating star power amidst a flurry of flashing cameras and adoring fans at London's iconic Odeon Luxe Leicester Square. Their appearance marks a significant moment for the film, which promises to be a gripping exploration of modern relationships. The ensemble cast is equally star-studded, with reports confirming the attendance of fellow talents like Kate McKinnon, Allison Janney, Ncuti Gatwa, Jamie Demetriou, Zoe Kao, and Belinda Bromelo, all contributing to the film's impressive pedigree. Even Benedict Cumberbatch's wife, Sophie Hunter, joined him, adding a touch of personal glamour to the professional triumph. The film's synopsis teases a compelling narrative centered on Ivy, played by Colman, and Theo, portrayed by Cumberbatch. On the surface, they appear to be the epitome of a perfect couple, enjoying successful careers, a loving marriage, and happy children. However, beneath this polished exterior, a significant storm is brewing. As Theo's professional life faces a downturn, Ivy's own ambitions begin to soar, creating a volatile environment of intense competition and deeply buried resentment. This dynamic sets the stage for a powerful drama, as The Roses is revealed to be a reimagining of the classic 1989 film, The War of the Roses, itself based on the gripping novel by Warren Adler. The film is now available in theaters, offering audiences a chance to witness this compelling story unfold. Benedict Cumberbatch himself was noted to be looking particularly sharp in a Prada suit, adding to the premiere's fashion highlights. With over 45 pictures capturing the stars' moments, the premiere was a feast for the eyes and a major event in the entertainment calendar. But is this film a critical darling or a box office dud? We're about to find out as we dissect the reviews. Love, life, and milestone moments. In a whirlwind of celebrity news, several heartwarming and significant personal updates have captured the public's attention. Hollywood power couple Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were spotted making their first public appearance together since their engagement, enjoying a college football game, sending fans into a frenzy. Meanwhile, Selena Gomez offered an intimate glimpse into her recent bachelorette party, sharing a collection of photos from her Mexico vacation, giving followers a peek into her pre-wedding celebrations. In a deeply moving development, Emily Kaiser has broken her silence following the tragic death of her 3-year-old son, releasing her first public statement to share her grief and gratitude for support. Adding to the joyous news, Anna Kournikova and Enrique Iglesias are reportedly expecting their 4th child, marking another milestone in their long-standing relationship. Amidst these personal stories, the cinematic world continues to buzz with the UK premiere of The Roses, starring Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch. The stars graced the red carpet at London's Odeon Luxe Leicester Square, posing for photos together. This event not only highlighted the film's release, but also showcased the captivating presence of its lead actors, drawing significant attention from fans and media alike. The premiere featured a gathering of notable cast members, including Kate McKinnon and Allison Janney, further cementing the film's status as a major release. Benedict Cumberbatch was accompanied by his wife, Sophie Hunter, adding to the evening's glamorous atmosphere. The film, The Roses, centers on a couple whose seemingly perfect life unravels, exploring themes of ambition, resentment, and marital strife. It's a reimagining of the classic, The War of the Roses, based on Warren Adler's novel. The presence of such prominent figures like Colman and Cumberbatch at the premiere underscores the film's potential impact and the high expectations surrounding its theatrical release. The event was a significant moment, drawing considerable media coverage and public interest, with many eager to see the on-screen chemistry of its leading stars. But how does this star-studded premiere stack up against the critical reception? We're diving into the reviews next. A sharp comedy for the discerning viewer. In an era where streaming often dominates, Jay Roach's The Roses emerges as a refreshing and smart summer comedy tailored specifically for adults, a rarity that harks back to a time when cinema was a communal experience. The film, starring the exceptionally talented Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman as Theo and Ivy, a well-off middle-aged couple whose marriage is on the rocks, delves into the complexities of couplehood with a darkly humorous touch. Whether one finds a comedy about marital breakdown comforting or unsettling largely depends on individual temperament, and The Roses, with its thorny, provocative pleasures, might not be everyone's definition of a lighthearted evening. Nevertheless, Roach and his stellar cast masterfully capture certain universal truths about relationships that resonate even with the most harmonious partnerships. While the film is eventually available to watch at home, its impact is undeniably amplified when experienced within the collective energy of an audience. Sharing laughter at life's more absurd and terrible moments creates a unique catharsis, and perhaps, by observing the struggles of fictional couples, we gain a new perspective on our own. The narrative, adapted by screenwriter Tony McNamara from Warren Adler's 1981 novel The War of the Roses, also the basis for the 1989 film starring Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, begins mid-crisis for Ivy and Theo. Their escalating marital issues lead them to therapy, where their raw hostility shocks the counselor. Yet the sheer outlandishness of their complaints eventually sparks an unexpected moment of shared laughter, revealing that beneath the animosity, they still cherish each other's company. This bond is highlighted by Ivy's declaration, "I hate everyone but us," emphasizing their unique connection. The film beautifully illustrates their journey, from their magnetic meeting in a London restaurant kitchen, Theo, a disillusioned architect, and Ivy, a talented chef, to their whirlwind romance and subsequent move to the Bay Area with their 2 children. As their lives progress, Ivy embraces her passion for cooking, transforming a simple restaurant renovation idea into a thriving culinary business. We've got crabs. Meanwhile, Theo faces a devastating career setback when his ambitious seafaring museum project collapses. Ivy's encouragement for Theo to take time off to focus on the children allows her career to flourish, but this shift in roles creates an imbalance. Ivy becomes a celebrated chef, basking in the limelight, while Theo, burdened by his professional failure and increased childcare responsibilities, feels his morale plummet. This divergence in their paths, coupled with escalating minor grievances, widens into an unbridgeable chasm, leaving the audience to question how 2 people who clearly love each other could become so estranged. Cumberbatch and Colman deliver performances filled with sharp, witty banter, their comedic timing impeccable even amidst the rancor. Their dialogue, like Theo's suggestion of a 3-hour circular argument that goes nowhere, is both hilarious and poignant. Colman embodies Ivy with a vibrant energy that can shift from delightful to explosive, while Cumberbatch brings a nuanced edge to Theo. The film's centerpiece, a disastrous dinner party where the couple's vitriol shocks their guests, is a masterclass in portraying marital decay for comedic effect, albeit a dark one. Visually, The Roses is a treat, bathed in warm natural light and featuring stunning modern architecture, making it a film that truly benefits from the big screen. Director Jay Roach, known for his work on the Austin Powers franchise and Bombshell, ensures the cinematic experience is immersive. The film's open-ended conclusion encourages viewers to imagine a happy resolution for Ivy and Theo, a testament to their enduring, albeit complicated, love. The end credits song, a cover of Happy Together by Susanna Hoffs and Rufus Wainwright, perfectly encapsulates the film's blend of optimism and cautious realism, reflecting a love that strives for eternal happiness, even amidst uncertainty. But can a film that explores such dark marital themes truly land with audiences and critics alike? We're taking a critical look at The Roses next. A thorny romance that loses its bloom. Jay Roach's The Roses, an adaptation of Warren Adler's 1981 novel and a remake of the 1989 dark comedy, The War of the Roses, attempts to capture the volatile essence of marital discord with a modern sensibility, featuring a powerhouse pairing of Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. The film promises a sizzle of sharp, thorny banter, but unfortunately, it evaporates on contact, leaving a less impactful experience than anticipated. The premise centers on Theo, Cumberbatch, and Ivy Colman, a wealthy couple whose seemingly idyllic marriage implodes spectacularly. The screenplay, penned by Tony McNamara, is filled with the kind of barbed insults and witty exchanges that are expected from such a premise, and both Cumberbatch and Colman, renowned for their dramatic and comedic prowess, are well equipped to deliver them. However, despite the actors' considerable talents and the film's stylish visuals, The Roses struggles to maintain its momentum and thematic coherence. The narrative, which follows the couple from their meeting as a chef and an architect, through their rise to success and eventual spectacular downfall, attempts to balance black comedy with genuine emotional depth. While there are moments of undeniable brilliance, particularly in the actors' chemistry and the exploration of how career ambitions and personal resentments can poison a relationship, the film ultimately feels like it's treading familiar ground without offering significant new insights. The adaptation aims to update the story for contemporary audiences, but it often falls short of recapturing the raw, visceral impact of its predecessors. The film's R rating for language, sexual content, and drug content suggests an intention to push boundaries, yet the execution can sometimes feel more restrained than provocative. The pacing can be uneven, with certain plot points feeling rushed while others linger, detracting from the overall flow. The visual presentation is often striking, with a keen eye for production design and cinematography that elevates the on-screen drama. However, even the most beautiful imagery cannot fully compensate for a script that, at times, feels more like a series of clever one-liners than a cohesive narrative arc. The critical consensus often points to the film's potential being somewhat squandered, with the central conflict becoming repetitive and the characters' motivations occasionally becoming muddled. While Cumberbatch and Colman deliver strong performances, their efforts are not always enough to save a film that, despite its promising setup and talented cast, ultimately wilts under the weight of its own ambitions. The film's runtime of 1 hour and 45 minutes is efficient, but it also means that certain character developments or thematic explorations might have been sacrificed for brevity. The ultimate verdict from many critics is that The Roses offers moments of sharp wit and compelling performances, but fails to blossom into the truly memorable or impactful cinematic experience it aspires to be. But what did audiences and critics alike have to say about this thorny tale? We're diving into the details of the reception next. That's all the time we have for today, but what a ride it's been. We saw Hollywood royalty shine at a premiere, celebrated some major personal milestones in the entertainment world, and dove deep into a smart comedy about marriage before taking a critical look at its reception. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight for all your essential news, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.